Hey, it's Hannah David. Welcome back to another week of OneWay Wednesday. Woo! This week, I'm going to be sharing a passage from Isaiah chapter 40, and it's a passage that's subtitled Comfort for God's People. And I've really seen in my life over the past couple weeks, I have really loved going back to this passage for comfort. But I think no matter what you're going through, whether you are, in maybe a valley or maybe you're on a mountaintop having the best summer ever, which yay, so happy for you. No matter kind of where you are in life and whatever you're facing, in your day-to-day recently, this is just such a beautiful reminder of who our God is. So I'm gonna read the passage and then I'll get into just a little bit of sharing. So this is Isaiah chapter 40, starting verse 21 and just going down. And just as a preface, I know a lot of times in our lives, maybe if you're striving for something, if you have a goal in your life, maybe you're studying for a huge test, or maybe you're applying for an internship or even a job, or maybe just something within a friendship or anything, any walk of life, we all have desires. And I know a lot of times for me, when I feel like that desire isn't coming to fruition or isn't happening for me, a lot of times I know that I should be trusting in God and I place my trust in Him. But it feels like sometimes when I pray that I'm not hearing an answer, and maybe it's for a while, maybe I'm hearing an answer and it's one that I don't really like. And that's when we really start to question. So that's kind of the context that I want us to be thinking of as I read this passage. So maybe we're having those questions, and Isaiah says, "Do you not know? Have you not heard? Has it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood since the earth was founded? He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and its people are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like a canopy and spreads them out like a tent to live in. He brings princes to naught and reduces the rulers of this world to nothing. No sooner are they planted, no sooner are they sown, no sooner do they take root in the ground than He blows on them and they wither. A whirlwind sweeps them away like chaff. To whom will you compare me, or who is my equal, says the Holy One. Lift your eyes and look to the heavens. Who created all these? He who brings out the starry host one by one and calls them each by name. Because of His great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing. Why do you say, O Jacob, and complain, O Israel? My way is hidden from the Lord, my cause is disregarded by my God. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and His understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." I think that's fire. And I think that passage is so applicable, such a beautiful reminder of the God that we serve. He is all powerful and almighty, and He places every single star in the sky. He knows each of them by name. And I know Grace was sharing recently Psalms 9, who is man that God is mindful of us, right? But He is mindful of us. He cares for us deeply, individually, uniquely, personally. He loves us. And I know in verse 27, when it's talking about, questioning and complaining that maybe we feel that our ways are hidden from the Lord and that He's disregarding us and He's disregarding our desire, but could not be more far from the truth. We are never far from Him, right? He's always so near to us, and He calls us to draw near to Him so we can experience that closeness with Him. So I just want to encourage you that whatever you're in, whatever you're facing, maybe if it's not now, maybe if it's happened already, or maybe whatever is to come, right, in our lives, I just want to encourage you that God is so good. always, no matter what. His ways are higher, his thoughts are higher, and sometimes we can never understand why he does the things that he does, why he places things in our lives that we feel like we can't handle. This passage is just so encouraging that God is with us. He's holding our hands. When we hope in him, when we wait on the Lord, he will renew our strength, and that's a promise, right? He's never going to leave us. He will never forsake us, and he promises that his grace is sufficient for us, that we will soar on wings like eagles. We can run and not grow weary. We can walk and not grow faint, and that's because of our hope in Christ, and just the life that he has given us, right? He came to give us life, and so that we can live it and live it to the full. And I really want to encourage you guys today and this week that you would just remember that we serve a God who is so near and so loving, and so, oh my goodness, sorry, my phone ran out of storage. But with that, announcements for this upcoming week and summer in general. Girls' prayer is Monday nights, 7 p.m. Guys' prayer is Thursday nights, 10 p.m. And this Thursday, which is tomorrow, we're actually going to be having a chai chat at 8 p.m. on Zoom. The link will be sent in the group me. Please invite your friends. The topic is on friendship, so it's a perfect opportunity to invite your friends and make friends, you know? I'll be there. So many other people will too, and you can be friends with all of them. So that's chai chats, and then I think that's it for right now. Summer small group happening 6 p.m. on Sundays. But yeah, with that, I miss you guys so much. I know all of Core does. We're praying for you. Fill out the prayer request form. That'll be sent out with this video. But yeah, love you guys so much, and I hope you have a lovely week.